First things first. Look, I'm a scientist. I have to go to a chemistry tutorial in about an hour, and I have to have dinner in the intervening time. So I need to film this relatively quickly, and if it's a little bit disorganized, that's why. Really though, I think the only thing that I have specifically to add to this discussion is to highlight Melanie's comment on James's video on Monday. If you don't know Melanie, then she's GVF77X, and you really should check her out. I will link her up on one of those postcards. But she made a comment that I thought was really insightful, and I don't know why any of you didn't pick up on it. I guess you don't read the comments. She said that she felt like we become less cautious as we get involved in a community, and that makes a lot of sense, and that's also something I would agree with. Everyone's really been talking about the giving out your address thing, and I think that's an interesting example because to my mind, it's not actually that dangerous to give out your address on the internet. I mean, at least if you know the people, because really, who is going to come to your house? What are they going to do? I suppose if they had your address and your credit card information, that could be more of a problem. But really, just having your address, are they going to come and, like, slit your throat in your sleep? This is the thing I don't understand. Why do you not want people to know where you live? And okay, I'm not going to exactly put my address in a video because, well, why? I guess for the same reason that I wouldn't go around handing out flyers to everyone I meet with my address on them. Just because, as Spencer said, the internet is an extension of real life, so we sort of have to act the same way. But, all that said, for someone that I have, spent time talking to and that I actually consider to know as a person, I don't have a problem with giving them my address because I would assume, and yes, James, I am making an assumption, but I would assume that they are not creepers who are going to come and slit my throat in the middle of the night. That said, I do have friends who assume that you all are creepers who are going to come slit my throat in the middle of the night. So, you're not, right? But yeah, that to say, I don't have a problem giving my address to people that I know well because I know that they live far enough away that they can't stalk me anyway. And if they live close enough, then I've probably already met them. And plus, if you give your address out, you get exciting things in your postbox, which is, definitely a perk. But back to what Melanie was saying. For instance, with the little community that I'm a part of, I definitely feel like I don't have a lot to hide. And I'm not consciously cautious when talking one-on-one or in a group with you guys. But this is just because I've taken the time to get to know you, and I know you. And I'm really not getting anywhere with this, am I? In my defense, it's the first week of classes, and I actually managed to get back into note-taking and learning stuff today, and it was all very exciting, and I learned so many interesting things, and I love science. And so I can't say I've thought a whole lot about the topic at hand. Maybe I'll try and come up with a tangent for you instead. There you go. In all seriousness though, today I was thinking about how I appreciate art and science in different ways. And that I appreciate art in a more, appreciating way, as in it's pretty and I like to look at it, whereas science just awes me because it happens on its own. And we discover science in a way that we don't discover art. I mean, I think it's fantastic that people can create beautiful paintings and wonderful sculptures and sing songs and things, but I think it's almost more impressive that the people themselves exist. And I know that there's a theist argument against this, but I would argue that nothing tells cells to do the things that they have to do, and yet they do them. The rain rains and the trees grows and the giraffes reproduce, and I think that's pretty exciting. And on that potentially controversial but hopefully not too much note, then I am going to go. And I, along with Jeff, apologize for the relative lack of content in this video. And hopefully Spencer will be able to make up for it in his challenge video tomorrow, because we all know Spencer's challenge videos are the best. So, no pressure. And that is when I will see you, Spencer, tomorrow. Goodbye.